is ready.
Ready? Countdown coming in. That was a very good pull, though, guys. Very, very, very good. Watch out for those damage down. All right, let's start the countdown.
Yeah, we got the easy patterns too.
Well, that poison at the end was was kind of difficult on the healer.
Yeah, it was difficult on the healers, but the patterns themselves we didn't have to think.
Yeah. All right. Let's get this. We got this.
I didn't check, but everyone has food, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
DPS in the back.
Well, I got some big crits this pool.
And DPS stack. DPS in the back and stacked. Tanks first in and then healers. When guided can take the tethers. Tethers coming in. Fan out. Evil sequence on Sarah. Pinax Part 1. We're going to the fire and watery side. It is on 1. Lightning first in 2. Bread. So you can already pre-spread. Water. Knockback effect. Where are we going? East.
The cape.
It's the cape. Don't stand in the water. Cape. Into small spread. It's not small spread, but small stack. Small stack. Don't stand in the fire. Very good. Get out of Oliver. Oliver, think Invul. Very good.
Water safe.
Water is safe. Just moving the boss a bit.
He doesn't want to move.
Alright. Yeah, he's my reprisal. Up sprint. Water is safe. Yes.
Darkfire.
Towers next. Blood Rake. Your reprisal. Towers. Be sure to take all the tethers first. So DPS in the back. DPS in the back. And DPS, no, tank and healers stack, DPS in the back. Tank and healers stack, DPS in the back. Get those, and DPS in the back afterwards.
Oh, wait. So,
Yeah, you were supposed to be stacked.
It's supposed to be stack, yes.
Okay, I grabbed the right person's thing. Okay, good.
take it.
No, you should have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yes,
I was-
yeah, it
I'm
is.
sorry.
It
I was
was.
confused.
Yeah, it was DPS in the back, tank and healers stacked. We're good. Nice recovery. This is going to be a swap. Packs part 2, same as before.
I learned it differently, so I almost have to translate it every time you say DPS back, tank stack.
It's alright. Number 2 it is. Pinax. It's going to be lightning or water first. It is lightning first.
Fire.
Into small stack. This is an easy pattern. And small stacked. Water next. Knockback effect east.
Gonna be a chop.
And it is a chop.
Oh, shit.
It's a chop.
I forgot the knockback.
Be spread out. This is going to be very difficult because we don't have a healer. I'm using my reprisal. Please be behind me. We're good. Use LB3.
I got, yeah, DPS LB3.
In a bit.
I got my searing light out.
Use everything.
I had to get my communio out.
We should have it.
Nice.
Yes. Okay. Second pull. First pull was easy. We were just like...
Yeah, we had one or two. We had the DPS deaths right at the end.
Okay. Now for the real fight.
Good job.
Good job, guys.
We're gonna reset or
Yep.
or as in die right at the start.
I think we should.
Yes.
Yeah, then we can put markers up. I've got the Party Finder markers, I think.
I think yeah, you can use them. I think it's very similar to what I have too. I'm
Actually,
going to wall.
No, if I do...
It's funny because as we solve part 2 or act 2, I realized that we use the same PF markers as we solved it blind. That was I think it was this, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
check.
this is pretty much it.
Yeah, I think we were very close to the PF strat. Again, I was impressed how this team has been solving some of those mechanic blind. Let me check.
Food check as well.
Okay, so which one it is? So in the Goose Patrol channel, the very first thing Kai has put up, and I'll actually just reply to it. This one. This one is the one that we can we go over 2 and 3? Yes. We should go about Act 2 and Act 3.
So
The
I've
DPS
only-
symbols are a bit different, but
Since it's been a while since we did Act 2 anyway. So the positioning, as you guys see, we're going to need to assign a clock position. Let me remove those markers. But it's going to be pretty much the same as what we did. So clock position, tanks are going to be north and south, right? So Paladin going to be where I am. The Gunbreaker, let's imagine the Gunbreaker would be all of you. So all of you is going to be south. Healers, Scholar's going to be... was it west or east Aurora when we did it?
I was east, I'm pretty sure.
East, okay. East, and Kai's going to be west, and DPS are going to be the diagonals. So can everybody just assign their own positions?
Sorry, I was looking at the sandbox.
All good.
So whenever I practice, I went east, but I can try west.
Fine either way.
Which one do you prefer?
I don't know, to be honest. I haven't done it, but I've only done it one time. So
Okay, so that's for 1. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's been a while, NA, so that's why I'm getting over it.
The toolbox looks a little different to what we were doing, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a tiny bit different. Yeah.
A little bit different. So, okay, so the markers are the same. Number 1 is... Oh, they put number 1 over there. That's where they put it. Instead. I guess that works. That works too. So I can... Let me put those
They should be in our
markers.
same spots.
Yeah, they should be around the same spot. So I'm just moving them a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna... Okay, so
I
let's
think I
save
linked the
that.
same one twice.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the first one is Act 2. But Act 1 is very... Like, it's not difficult.
Yeah, we
don't
already
need
have that
for
one.
Act 1.
Yeah, we...
I don't remember it as much.
No, it's alright. So I'm just going to go over Act 2 first, and then we can just, in one sentence, just simplify Act 1. So, alright, so first we have our tanks, DPS. So basically the idea is that exactly like p4s, if you have done it with me, you can have 2 possible role per job, right? If you're a tank, for example, you can have either the purple or purple with nothing, or fire. Healers can have... What can they have? Fire.
Yeah, fire with tank or purple with nothing.
Purple with nothing. And DPS are usually having either fire or... What is it?
A wind.
Wind. Depending on your role, you need to do some specific movement. I think that's the best way to explain it. So for DPS, Nene, depending of like the numbers and the letters, just to explain those, the letters are always the towers that you need to step in if you're the first tank or the first healer. And I think on the second set of towers, the healers, right? Both healers?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Right. So on the first set, it is the tank without something with the purple. He's going to stand on the number... He's going to, like, bait his explosion because there's a couple of puddles. So at first, basically, the people that have nothing and purple are going to drop a puddle at 1 and 3. So here and 1. Depending of where, like it could be north and south or east or west. So it could be 1, 3 or 2, 4 as the set, right? And everybody else should drop their puddle in the middle. So if you are not the tank with the healers that have the purple dot, you should be always... So for DPS, basically, they should always be in the middle, right? Because they're never going to have the combination that they're going to need to drop the puddle at 1 or 3 or 2 or 4. Yeah, so remember that, Nene, at I think our very last session with Lark, we were starting to bait our puddles at the middle to save for uptime, and then we moved into position. Yeah, okay, so that's the first part. So we bait, and then you guys, depending of what you have, fire is going to be south.
South or west, I
Or
assume.
west, yes, south or west. And if you have the wind, you go...
North or east.
North or east.
Question.
Yes.
So whenever Morris and I were going over this, looking at... I linked the Act 1. So...
Just to not confuse everybody, is it a question about Act 2 or Act 1?
Act 1.
Okay, let's just finish about Act 2, and then we can go back on Act 1 just after this. I just want to, because I just explained Act 2. So is there any question about the movement of Act 2? The toolbox is wrong. Which one is
Toolbox is
wrong,
wrong?
Yuki? Oh, it is. Oh,
I-
okay. Oh, it's just the name that's wrong. Okay.
So, I forgot the priority for
Let
the
me check.
second DPS with fire that moves to the other group. I know I'm
So,
last, but
yeah.
for you guys,
Yeah. Yarrow stays no matter what. Then it's Reyna. Then I forget if we had Nene
So
or
the DPS who has fire with a healer is the one that burst first.
yeah. Well,
DPS
because it
won't have fire with the healer. It'll have fire with the DPS always.
No, but one DPS is gonna have. Let me check because
Two
I
DPS
just.
are gonna have fire.
the two DPS are always going to have is always going
Yes,
to be tethered to
that's what I'm
one other
saying.
DPS.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like two DPS gonna have fire, and then there's gonna be a DPS. No, is it? Oh, it's the tank with
It's
the.
a
Oh
tank
yeah.
and a healer and a DPS and DPS.
Right. No, I see what you mean now. So so your question is about assigning priorities to go west or east for those fires? Is
No,
that
for
your
which
question?
of the DPS is going to split off from that group to break the tether and go to the other group? The priority.
So we're not both running across.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I remember.
Didn't the same as
You were
part
second
one.
last? Oh, like melee?
Yeah, like Yara.
Okay, how about we just do Yuki first, Reina second, then a third, me last.
Okay, so you wanna? Okay, let me type it out. So say it again, Yara.
I can also just type it.
Yeah, just type it, so I can just save it.
If Yarrow has fire, he'll always be staying on the 3-4 side.
Yuki.
Yeah, so basically it'll never
Rena.
be me.
And then if it's me and Nene, then I'll leave and Nene stays. If it's me and Yuki, then Yuki leaves and I stay.
Is all the DPS good with that?
Yeah.
Yep, since the two fire DPS will always be going to either the C side or the D side, and the wind DPS will always be going to the 1 side or the 2 side,
Okay.
depending on which formation you get.
I'm just gonna move if
Yeah,
it's me,
that's
no
great.
matter what. Okay. All right. So again, we start stacked, except the tank and healer, purple tank and healer. We drop our puddle in the middle, depending if it's east or north or south or west or east. If you can say it. You guys fire go south,
Or
where the puddle was. So basically, for example, if I was the healer, I think that's what it is here.
you were the healer with the
Yeah, the healer with the purple, right? He would
Yeah.
drop a puddle here at 3. Remember, because and all the
Yes,
puddles will
and then
be in
he'd
the middle,
go- Yeah.
and then he go on C on the tower,
Yes.
Yeah.
right?
And the
So
three
he
stand
would
like right
that's
here.
his job. He would be, oh, I'm purple, so my job this turn is to go on the south or west side, and drop a puddle 3, and then go on the tower at C, and then do that tower as people move to like as the purple healer go to C, every DPS with fire should go to 3 because that puddle will disappear. And then on the same side, to make a symmetry, at 1 the tank will be at 1, then moving to A, and then all the wind would be at 1. And then
Yeah.
the first explosion would happen, like the first big 2 diagonals AoE. And
Yeah.
then, so that's the first part. The second part of that mech, we split.
Yep, and it depends. It's a role dependent.
Yeah.
So we'll just
So
kind
the
of focus
tanks,
on
the tanks are always together because the tanks will always move. For example, if it was south, we would always move. There would be 1 tank at 3 and 1 tank at A, and then we would just all move to 4. Right, the 2 tanks would be at 4, and then 1 DPS fire will be west, which by the priority it should be Yuki, right? Is that what we said? The priority? If it was Yuki, for example, who had a fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be Yuki. And then Yuki moved there, and then the healer, one of the healer, the one who was at C, he's going to be having the D tower. And the second healer, who was at 1, will be moving to the B tower. So the second set of towers will be always all healers. And so if you're the healer that was on 3, say, and it's south or north first pattern into west and east, you would go west, stand on that tower, which are always the letters. And the other healer, which would be closest to 1, will go to B and get that second set of tower. So the only brain that DPS has to use is that their priority system for that second split. Otherwise, everybody have 2 jobs that they might do depending of which first boss you get during Act 2.
Yeah.
Is there any question about Act 2? So the first part is with the puddles into the first tower, and then there's a split into a second set of towers. That's the second part. I think I get it. Yeah, it's going to need a couple of practice.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, because the timing on it is very annoying.
It's very tight.
It is fast.
Yeah, it is very fast, but
Gotta
we'll
bring the
practice
purple
it.
tether immediately.
Now, for Act 1, and now for answering Kai's question, for Act 1, what did we use? I think we used like a...
I know me and Yarrow were on the...
Okay, so it was kind of like this, right? It was
We had all the melee in the close towers, and then ranged and healers in the far away ones.
Okay, can everybody actually...
They're in intercardinals.
So let's say that this is true north. I know this is not exactly... Probably the not. So for example, who is everybody? Where is everybody?
Right here. Because they're intercardinals.
Yeah.
Right, they are the... Oh, okay, let me redo this again. So I think it was something like this, right? A 1, B, 2, C, 3, and D, 4, right? So where is everybody?
Yeah, it'd be like that, and then Yuki's on that side.
Like this, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, sorry, Yuki. I just wanted to be... Okay, so
So
we're...
it'll show us the AoE sizes, and we just go to the places closest to our tower here.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you'll rotate clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever one's safe, and then just boom, step into spot, take tower,
Okay.
move.
And
So
move
that
to
was
the
really
next
my question.
spot.
It's like in part... Let's see. In Act 1, after the towers part, this toolbox shows the healers going, like, for me, running down to here. But that's really far.
Yeah, that's
So-
unnecessary.
It's more like
That's
Yeah.
not
here.
necessary. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Just
Then
put
It
it
you
on
actually
go.
the
doesn't.
side.
It actually doesn't matter like where you dodge the AOE's for that
Yeah.
mech, because like you don't need to be like stacked with anybody or in any particular place. Like
Well,
the only thing that matters is that you
Are
soak
in a
your-
safe
your-
spot, yeah.
you're in
Yeah.
and that you soak your assigned tower beforehand. of
Yep,
course.
so just go to the closest one. Less walking, more uptime.
Before I was
Yep.
doing here, and yeah, I'd run here, and it was a very short window.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like I said, I was looking at the toolbox, and I saw the difference, and I was a bit confused, because that's pretty far to run.
Yeah. No, we just rotate about 90 degrees.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, so say the 2 AoEs are east and west. We would start here, we would soak the tower, and then we would just go to the next one. Just keep going the same direction.
Does that make it clear for you, Kai?
I'm double checking.
Okay.
So, I mean, all that really matters is I get in the right spot, so no matter what everybody else does.
So, for example, we would probably like stay like here, and then depending on where it's spawned, we could just go like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to
Okay.
take a couple of pulls. Hopefully we get the left and right one, or the north and south, because the left and right is confusing.
Yeah.
Or sorry, or where we start east and west because the north and south is confusing. That one's a tricky one.
You'll get it.
Alright,
You just need to
let's-
see it.
Yeah, let's do.
And
Yeah, it's the
coincidentally,
time that
due,
it's different.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
coincidentally, due to our split, our east and west sides are in light parties for Act 3.
Yeah, I can't say I fully understand what we're doing for Act 3.
It's not too
Alright,
bad.
so let's try to clean up Act 2 and solve and then when we get to Act 3, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Act 3 is not nearly as bad. Act 2 is the one that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
This is the one that sucks.
I definitely need more practice on Act 1 and 2 since I've had like 45 minutes of this fight.
Fair. Yeah, Nene has a question.
We're gonna need the practice too, anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been here in 3 weeks, so.
What's going on, Nene?
Well, oh yeah. We're doing the
They're
tank
splitting
healer's fire. Well, the tank healer fire breaks theirs first, and then the
Yes.
DPS break theirs second.
So Nene, to simplify for DPS, how it goes is that if you have fire, you will stack in the middle, and then you go either south or west, right, first. And then,
Immediately after the fire 4s, the big explosions,
yes.
we separate.
And
Yeah,
immediately after that, you separate depending on the priority system.
Yes. Basically the old way.
Yeah, because when we did it first, did we have fire DPS breaking theirs first? Yeah.
So basically,
Yeah,
as a DPS,
It's a little different,
The,
yeah.
the fire healer and the tank, or the fire tank and the fire healer are breaking theirs first, and then the fire DPS are breaking theirs in the next step.
The only
So
difference
if-
is that wind DPS are now going north or east instead of all the DPS staying together in the south or west.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
attack
because
movement is a bit different too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just mean for the DPS.
Yeah, because it was clockwise when we did it blind. Yeah, and now he only sells one tower. Yes, correct. Because in our way, we were doing tank healers.
That's why you
Yeah.
need to make sure
I
you
didn't
Yes.
still
get that.
carry that.
Well, good thing it
outside.
doesn't matter for me, but
Yes, now we're having tank healers and then healers.
okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, and that seems to be the PF strat, so I'm going to follow it. Especially for if that new tank comes, he's going to have that strategy in mind.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, he actually thought of that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he did.
Fair.
He did.
Yeah, we
So-
were just doing a strategy that I had kind of cobbled together based on needing to split up things, and I just kind of kept that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh, I actually need a moment. Be right back.
So is the dark healer doing south and west as opposed to the toolbox
Which part?
for the breaking the dark tether immediately?
So they should be doing south and west. Healers with the dark should be south and west. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. then yeah, so
Is it not what the tether shows?
Toolbox is south and east.
Is it? No, it's south and west.
No, south and west. It is south and west.
On page 5, it literally says healer southeast.
Oh.
Oh, but that's funny because
Yeah,
on the,
but it doesn't
when-
show that in the. I think
yeah,
that's
it
just
shows
the
that the
type.
healers go to southwest. Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, you can.
That's no, it's just showing south in that case.
Yeah,
They-
no, later down in the text description it says purple tether split immediately to safe numbers, tank northwest, healer southeast. But
Yeah.
that's not what's going on in the description or in the visual. So
Whenever
Well-
I practiced it, I came over here and broke it.
The visual is just showing where the healer goes for south to bait, and then they go to the south tower.
Mm-hmm. And then they go to the west tower, right?
They go.
Yeah, they
Um,
clockwise.
I,
But
I
Which
think
one
they
do
mean.
are we seeing the
southeast
same
tower.
thing?
Yeah.
Are we seeing the same thing? This is the one I'm seeing. This is the
step,
one.
Step 5, step
The-
6.
Yeah,
the
step
one that you
5, and then step
tried to-
6, you stand on the C tower. So, for example, drop his puddle at 3, then move
Yeah.
to C, and then he goes to D. He goes to D after
I'm
that.
talking about if the first set of towers are east and west.
Oh.
Yeah, that should still be the case
Yeah.
because you'll
Alright, I'm
both be
back.
able to.
So then
Yeah, 'cause
Dark Healer will be going east if it's west and east.
it should be fine because you should be able to bait to the same spot and then rotate just the opposite direction.
If
No,
you,
but I mean, is it going to be counterclockwise or clockwise? I say we stick to the rule of counterclockwise.
No, we're
So-
going clockwise regardless. I'm just asking if we have east-west pattern if the Dark Healer is going east.
Like the safe spots are east and west.
Like
Oh,
the
I see what you're saying.
east-west towers.
I see what you're saying.
It should still be fine because like the bait spots for the dark tether should be able to be in the same spots no matter what pattern we get.
Yeah.
And
so
then
yeah,
the south healer would then rotate into the safe tower, whichever it is, be it south or west.
when I broke the tether here, I went to B and then to C.
Yep. And then if it's the other way around, you'd go to C then to B. But with the one that they have the descriptors on there, it would be like you go to 3 and then you'd either go to C then to D or from D then to C. Because like either way, you can bait your tethers and puddles right here. Because no matter if
okay.
D is the safe side or if C is the safe side, you'll be able to just rotate that 45 degrees and then dash across to D.
Okay.
Are we having the purple tethered healer go south and west?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because at least that's what it looks like in the visual. The text says otherwise, but the visual is, yeah.
Okay,
The
let's get
dark-
some pulls. Let's get some pulls before
It can
we
be
only have
different
like.
patterns, I believe, sometimes. So you have to adjust based on that. I think the
Yeah, that's why I
so-
said south or west.
That's what I was asking about, is for the different patterns, but I don't
Yeah.
think anyone knows what I'm asking.
I think the diagram is showing for like one pattern, and the description is saying for the other pattern.
Yeah.
Mhm. I would suppose the same rule like the clockwise rule apply. So
Like-
if it's like north and
If it's-
south go to west if you had it first. Otherwise, it will be west going north. Is that what you wanted, Aurora?
Yeah. Well, because like if the explosion's happening here first, you can bait your puddle here as the healer, then go to D to avoid the explosion there, and then rotate back to C, take that second tower. But if the explosion is happening at 4, then you can bait your tether here, rotate to C to take the tower, and then go back to D to take that tower. So no matter which of the two patterns we get, you can bait your tether here, and the tank can bait their tether at 1, and
Yeah.
then you just rotate either to C or to D first, depending on which of the two is safe.
If you look at
Uh,
the toolbox, if you start on step 7 and then go to step 6, that's how the pattern does differently. But in that case, the way Morris told me was like I would start where B is and then run towards C.
Let's just get some balls and see what happens.
Sorry, I'd start not at B. I'd start at 2, break the tether, and then run towards C.
Everybody's ready, so I'm just gonna put a countdown.
Yeah, as long as
This-
you don't cover the tower, it's fine.
Yeah, so the way they were doing Party Finder is not actually baiting it on the marker or stretching it on the marker. They were going like slightly to the side a little bit.
Yeah.
So the tower didn't clip.
Oh, wide-eye pot.
I think this is the red wide.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just showing where the AoEs are, how big they are. And the towers.
Did you go to the towers now? I don't remember.
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
He's gonna show us our
Depends.
safe zone first. Well, he's gonna show which ones are gonna explode,
So
which
north,
would be
south.
east and west. So we go north and south.
Yeah, it's a hard pattern.
Take our tower,
And then rotate to tower, take it,
then go.
yep, and then run.
I was a little too slow.
Damn.
Near
I
sight.
stopped.
Everybody
Everyone
else.
far away.
Oliver and me should take it. Oh,
Oh,
right, we need to be away.
It's clean.
I remember. This is the easy mech, right? Of this fight. They
That's-
they don't they want to confuse you.
The north and south is the hard one.
They're not really any different. You just rotate 90 degrees either way.
Oh, and then Demigod
Goodbye.
double, which,
Goodbye,
oh, no.
everybody.
A Yarrow.
check this out. Oh, wait, no, it didn't hit me. Never mind.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, because
reset
I had
this.
aggro.
Let's reset.
I thought it hit the top two. Not-
I thought
Let's
we were
reset.
learning.
Not everybody. Yeah, not everybody is alive, so it's not.
True, the
really
mechanic
war.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
acting correctly.
Goodbye, okay.
But yeah, north and south and east or west for Act 1 are exactly the same.
Yeah, they're symmetrical.
Because you just start at one safe spot, rotate 45 degrees in your safe direction, then rotate another 45 degrees.
Yeah, you don't have to go back where you came from after you soak your tower. You can just keep, like in that case, just keep moving forward.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just start in the northwest corner and stay there.
So
I mean,
you
I can't
just
stay
put the countdown.
northwest, but I stayed northwest and I would blow up.
Just start, I mean,
Yeah.
somewhere near that area.
Like I sprint, or I didn't. Sorry. Whenever I was running back to the west side, I'd like pause for a second, and that was just enough time for it to clip me.
Mm-hmm. I had a slight lag spike, so the towers went off later than they normally would on my screen.
One showing us what it's about to do.
Stay in the middle for heals.
Red wide. Stay in the middle. Now it's going to show us. Right, it's the same pattern.
Yep, so start north and south.
Rip.
Wait, what?
Okay, I agreed.
Oh, 'cause the tower.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You can max melee, it's fine.
Yeah, you can
Max melee was difficult there.
It is pretty tight, but it is possible.
Maybe I'll try to position better.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
He was a little farther north than usual. I didn't get hit by it, just barely.
Sorry.
The absolute closest you can be, I think, is right here on the tip of this diamond.
Yep, depending on where the boss is, because if the boss isn't perfectly center, then it's slightly different. But
No, because the explosions are the same every time.
See, now we should be middle here.
max melee would be different if the boss is in a slightly different
Yes.
position.
Yeah, I'm just showing the absolute closest
Oh,
you can get.
My replies.
That's weird.
What is he? Okay, I thought for a second he was bugged. I was like, he's just never gonna cast anything.
I'll take a clear where he doesn't do anything. Just keeps autoing the whole time.
I know. I was kind of like,
Just make it so that bug happens where you spin him around a whole bunch and he stops doing mechanics for some reason.
that would be kind of funny. All right, so this is
Now
a
it's the
different
opposite
pattern.
pattern.
Yeah, opposite.
Still take the same tower.
Oh shit! I missed something. Did I? Nope.
Near sight.
Everyone max melee or far away.
It's the muscle
Ow.
memory thing. I started to go right again when I needed to go.
Do we
left.
want to reset?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Just takes a couple tries. Need to practice it.
Game on.
It's okay. We're gonna clear it on the last pull. You know this.
Mhm.
Whenever we're not practicing here, I'm gonna be practicing on my own now.
Countdown coming in.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, it took us a pretty good chunk of time just to solve the first one because of like the timing was weird, and then Act 2.
Act
Yeah.
2. Pain.
Yeah, that's where I started to be like, oh, blind is not fun.
Sometimes,
Okay.
yeah.
Because that was very obscure.
And the idea that we just wait for a mechanic to expire that in all the other ones would just kill us when it expired.
Oh no.
That one, no, you just have to wait.
Yeah.
It'll figure itself out.
Stand middle. Don't be afraid. Stand middle for heals.
I'm good here.
Jumping to hit higher on the boss for extra
Yeah, I have
damage.
to. I can't reach with this little scythe. East and west safe.
Try and get in.
Far
Everyone
side.
get close.
Far. So everybody get close except me and.
Good.
Here we go.
Right, now we're gonna have our first.
It's like 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is Act 2. This is Act 2. Right, so now we're gonna have Debbie Gold.
Oh, yeah,
This is me and
Buster.
Oliver.
The shared buster first. But that damage damage.
Remember those
And
baits.
then we all stack.
Yes.
Okay, so east and west are safe first.
East and west. Watch a roll. Okay.
So me and
with
Nene
Kai.
go north.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
2 first,
That
bait
was-
2, then P.
You
I
go
don't know where to go.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so I was supposed
Oh,
to go
lights
4
now.
and D. That's my bad. I forgot.
Not too bad. Okay.
Yeah, 4 and then D. So I've done the
So
other side.
yeah.
I just gotta get.
I
east
said
and
that east and west
first.
was safe, and I still went
Yeah,
the wrong
west
way.
and east. So I was as the tank with you. Okay. I went to 2. Bait. So I dropped my puddle at 2, then moved to B and took the
Yeah.
tower. But of
Yeah.
course, when you're on B, be careful because if you're really on B, you might get hit.
Yeah,
So you might be like a little bit more to the.
to the left
Yeah,
of
that was-
B.
That was my bad, Nene. We were supposed to go
Actually, let
to
me check. Let me check this to
2
be sure
first.
Yeah,
that
that's
this
right.
was okay.
Do you have these markers saved, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna overwrite one of mine real quick.
Mhm.
hold on. So that one. Okay. Put yours back up.
Yuki, that's actually a very good idea.
Yeah, that's actually what I
because it's just
usually
symmetrical.
do.
It's just symmetrical. Yeah, it's absolutely symmetrical. Exactly like Act 1, too.
You can put yours back up now. I know which one I can replace.
Okay. So yeah, so if you want an away, if you're, for example, I will be watching north if it's the north and west pattern. Otherwise, I could flip my camera and switch to B, right? I would just switch it to B, and that would be the same thing. With B being my new north.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then you
that's
can
what
do
you meant.
exactly the same thing.
If that helps you, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to help me. I don't know if you heard Oliver.
Yeah.
For tanks, but that's going to save me. I'm just like, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's usually what I try to do. But
Because
my brain
the
got
two
confused.
sides are symmetrical in a way. They're both symmetrical.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, ready, check.
Game on.
So the tether will be on a number.
Number.
Letters are the towers, so you should never be on a letter DPS. Never be on a letter. It is either the tank with the purple, or with nothing, technically, or a healer on the second step.
Yep. So thankfully the DPS only have two things to solve. It's just whether or not the...
And for healers and tanks, C's, for example, C's here, be careful to not be like over here because you're going to get hit. So you have to be like kind of like here, like on the southwest side of the square to not get hit. Everybody's ready, so let's put a countdown. That's pretty good pulls here. It's pretty good prog. We're learning together and with a new player, so that's good.
Yep.
Centered.
Yeah.
Stay centered for you. So there's going to be a raid wild next. Raid wild coming in. Your reprisal, Oliver. I'm not going to call that out because this is just so easy. Near sight. This is just the thing. There's going to be a double buster next.
If you use Rampart for the first one, it probably lasts for the second one as well.
I use both. Anyway,
East and West are the first safe
east and
ones.
west again.
Okay, gonna go north.
Every
Well, west.
drop the puddles. Oh, too late.
Ah, I got clipped.
Hmm.
It's alright, I reacted too late.
I think I had one right.
Any questions?
Nope.
Do you guys all know what mistake you guys have done?
I played my part perfectly.
I went a bit too wide and got clipped.
Alright, Yuki's good, okay.
Everyone got food?
Food check. Right. The goal tonight is really to clean up Act 2 and maybe see a bit of Act 3 in our 2 hours. So, let's take our time. This Act 1 really feel like an Act 2 waiting room.
Yeah.
It really does. But yeah, I know this. So you get me to the hard part already.
Ran across
Dan
getting
centered. Reprisal from Oliver.
Get in.
Cool. Got that heal off on you just in time.
double buster next.
Okay.
So what is it again?
East and west,
East and
I
west.
believe. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I don't really know where to go for the orange. That's the first time I've ever had it.
Aren't we going this way?
Oh wait, no, we'd be going to 1.
Okay, let me look at the
Well, we took
video.
the tower.
Like that. Okay.
Hey,
and I, like,
we,
Oh, we were
good. We did
rotating
good.
clockwise.
we were. Or
Um,
no, or no, for the wind pair rotates. Well, we would for
I'm gonna
that
check this
particular
again.
pattern. The wind pair would rotate counterclockwise.
I'm gonna check this
Because
again.
the wind DPS will always be at 1 or 2.
The toolbox says or shows them rotating clockwise.
Yeah,
so
because
like
they started at 1, so they
Yeah.
go from 1 to 2. Otherwise, the wind would go from 2 to 1.
yeah, so I was supposed to just run to 1, right?
Oh,
I think.
Yeah, yep. If you were the dark tether, you'd just run to the
No,
dark healer will go to 1.
I was orange that time. That's the first time I've ever had orange. So I baited in the middle, and then
Or yeah, sorry.
based on this, on step 6, I would have went to 1.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
The dark
That's
healer's
right,
going to
Nene.
3.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say because
Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
Kai
Oh.
was
Goes to
healer.
3.
okay. I understand.
Ready
dark
I
to
thought we were
So-
always rotating clockwise.
Dark is
Yep, no,
3, then
it's-
C.
Remember
Yeah,
that
we're
if you
only
turn your
around 1
camera
to 2.
90 degrees, you should
Yep.
do the exact same thing.
Well, the easy that also, but the way that I remember best is that because of the sorted pairs, you will only ever be going between 2 spots. Like the wind DPS will only
Yeah.
ever be going between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
if 2 is saved first, go from 2 to 1. If 1 is saved first, go from 1 to 2. And same
Mhm.
thing with the fire DPS. If 3 is safe, you go from 3 and then split between 4 and 2.
Mhm.
And if 4 is
Yeah.
safe, you'll split between 1 and 2.
All right, everybody's ready, so let's give it a couple of pulls. Countdown coming in. I think it's just practice. Like, oh, I never got fire before. That's fine. Like, you're just
Yeah.
gonna see it all, and then after a while, it's like Pinax. Pinax, you're just like, oh.
Yep.
And eventually, it just clicks.
It's funny joining Party Finder for P4. It's like, no matter what you put, everything's a Pinax prog.
Yep.
Twister's prog for you, Cub.
It is.
Back
Everything
in
is
fire
proper, you
frog.
Cub. We'll get there, guys. Slowly.
I'm on a squabbling prog.
I remember watching a stream and seeing a group wipe the Twisters and then immediately clear.
Yep. You never know. Tank Buster next.
So, north and south are safe first.
North and south.
Oh, wait.
North and south. Oh no, someone put.
That's me. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, someone
Oh,
put a
I moved
puddle
too early.
on my way to the tower. I'm still having trouble just reading the. So that was north and south, right?
Yep.
Yes.
How do you see it? Just to. I'm having difficulty making the call out.
The whichever tether goes to the n- um
No, but the
letter.
first tether is the one that's gonna explode first, right?
The purple.
Well, because he
one,
picks them in
yes.
2 sets. The north and south.
But so
We'll
that
have-
this time it was north and south, right?
Yep, where the towers were safe first, and then the east and west exploded.
Look for where he's tethering the letters. That's
What are you
the,
studying, sir? What do you say?
the letters.
Okay, so
Like,
the
we-
first tethers he makes is gonna be the first tower safe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Game
Yeah,
on.
the first tethers that go to letters are the 2
Thank you. I
safe-
was just unsure because it was like, is the first tether the place that explode?
If you're looking at each of these pairs of markers, the colors, it's
Mhm.
always the left one that's the tower. So the one that he chooses the number of is the one that's going to explode.
Yep, because there's 4 tethers per
Mhm.
cast.
Should the purple or the dark one always go to 3, no matter which order? Or like,
Yes.
When you get it?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So, for example, if I have nothing, I know I always go to 1 in 2A. If it's the north and south pattern. So for you, it will be go to 3, bait that, puddle drop, move to C, bingo.
Yeah. And
Like you
then
use a
two-
tower, and then you go to D. You go to D. You go.
yeah, you would rotate to D in that situation.
Okay.
Yeah, you go to D. You go to D. Yeah,
Okay.
right
I
after
was
that.
just confused, but I understand. I think I understand now.
Yep.
Sorry, I put the countdown right away. I saw that everybody was ready except for that question.
Because I thought I was supposed to go to 1, and then I saw Sarah running into it, and then I started running south, and it was already
Yep.
too
No,
late.
the tank goes north.
Yeah, I
Dark
was
tank is north.
correct there.
Yep.
All right, Act 2 rating room.
We're consistently
That's
getting
cool.
part 1, so that's good.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
That's the super duper. Hey guys, how your weekend? Part. It really is.
Relaxing.
Whenever I saw
What were you
this
eating?
right here the first time, like the whole arena lit up, I was like, oh shit.
It's just
Yeah,
trying to instill fear.
Being
I
in the middle
saw-
for heals.
a clear of it a while ago, and when that lit up, I was just
Tries.
like, "What the heck is going on?"
Oh, you already cleared it?
No, I didn't clear. I saw a clear video of it
Oh,
a while back before I knew I'd be, in a static.
yeah.
Oliver,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Was
Where
it
did
good?
go?
He got hit
You both
by
took 70,000 damage.
I'm gonna decline.
Was it a mitigation thing, or
He got hit by 2 of the fire 4s, I think.
too close to
I-
me?
Mitigation? I don't know.
You got a damage down. It's alright.
Yeah, no, I think they just had a tiny bit too less health because I saw Sarah took 70,000.
I had Sentinel plus Holy Shelter. Everybody's ready.
Thousand damage.
I'm gonna decline. Yeah, that's the easy part.
Do you have your soil back up in that part?
For the tank busters, no, I use them for the next searing stream before the towers.
Ah,
Like,
sense.
maybe. I don't know how long these towers actually last. Let's see if it's back up.
I'll have a reprisal.
I mean, it's definitely good here for sure.
Yeah.
Should be good. Yeah. What?
Yarrow, go bye-bye.
Comes up just in time.
Oh, you had it just in time?
Yeah. And I won't have it for this though.
I gave him
I try to add all the double, anyway.
Okay. That should work out better.
So D, East and West are safe.
East and west.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I got
Oh.
tagged.
Nene. Nene.
So east and west,
I survived though. Oh no, I died actually. I was with Yuki. That's what I. Yeah.
hey, let me look at this thing again.
Who was supposed to be with me and Yuki there?
With
Or
wind,
what?
if we're wind, we have to go between 1 and 2. Those are the only two spots we would move to. So we start at 2, we would go to 1. If we start at 1, we would go to 2.
Yeah, I did that wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't move or else I would kill us.
Whoops! I forgot the ready check.
Well, let's wipe.
Okay.
Or, I mean, we could have just waited for the timer to...
This is faster.
No. Just yeah. Wall
Three
check.
C to D.
The wall check of the night.
Make sure it's still working.
Man, what a spike.
3 to C to D.
The floor is made out of floor.
Floor is a floor confirmed.
Not sure about that.
So yeah,
Yeah, I know Yuki. Lefts in the wing confirmed.
Yeah.
Avengers ready countdown.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
That's the.
Yeah, it looks like floor. It's just
Yeah, in a static.
Is this a floor?
the fire force, I think.
Was it just some flour to make some bread?
Oh, flour.
Oh, flour. That's
Lure.
it's a rose.
No, it's also pronounced the same. Flour
Lure.
and flour.
English language is so weird.
Yeah, it is pretty weird.
I agree.
It's like saying that potato is like rainbow. It's like it's not the same thing. Listen.
Well, no, the joke there is there's a
Potato.
English saying like for spelling words like I before E except after C, and then there's a bunch of exceptions for no reason.
Yeah.
You know, English is actually pretty simple compared to French. I'm not gonna lie, French is like, oh, the exception is the rule. See that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, French is complex because it has like a bunch of weird, obscure one-off rules, whereas English is weird because our language is a Frankenstein's monster mess of a language.
Yeah.
True.
We have French and German and like kernel. It's not spelled anything like what it sounds like it should be, unless you're talking about corn kernels.
Porn what? Porn colonels?
Yes.
Porn.
I heard porn colonels. I was like, what? Like generals?
You hear what you
of
want to
porn?
hear.
Generals?
Yes,
What? Excuse me?
exactly. That's all you need to know about the English language.
So that was, which one was first? East or west? This is going to be
East
Yep,
west.
East and West are safe first.
east and west. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Nene will be going to.
Shit, man.
Or-
Wrong spot again.
You sprint if you want.
Oh, Nene.
Wait.
Where is, yeah, we should be at D. We should have been at D there.
Okay, I gotta look at this guide.
Because that was east and west. So we turned, for example, I turned my camera back to B. So B was the new north. So I was fire. So I was going to D. Nene and K should have been to D as well. So you did K.
I should have said
me
4 is
and
safe,
me.
not D is safe. I should have said that.
D is safe.
Yeah, well, 4 is safe. The numbers are the spots for the non-tower
Oh,
people.
right. Sorry. It's 4.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
4.
Okay. So if it's east and west, it's 4
and
to
2.
D to A.
I will be 4, and then I will move to 1 as a tank.
Wait.
Yep.
For the tank, not for the healer. Like, it depends which of you are.
Okay. Let me see. 1 second.
Game on.
One second. I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Well, nothing's gonna save you from Fire 4.
Yeah, you
Fire
need a
4
3.
is the thing you're supposed to avoid. Fire 3 is the stack.
So when it's east and west, healer's always down here, right? At 2.
No.
The fire the fire tank and the fire healer will spread to 4 and 2 respectively, or whichever one it was supposed to go. Right, the
So
fire
I had
tank is
the
supposed to go to
purple.
4.
I had the purple thing. Is that the fire?
You had
you
the
have the
purple
purple-
thing. So for the purple thing, you should have been to 4.
3.
West and east?
For the dark tether. It doesn't matter which.
Oh,
It doesn't matter which
going
safe spot order it is. The dark
No, but I mean,
pair
if
will
you're following
always
the
go to 1 and
graph,
3.
if you're going to follow the graph, it's going to be 4 into D.
Yeah, it's overall less walking if we just go to the
4,
appropriate
yeah.
number.
Yeah,
Fair.
don't confuse everybody.
Okay, fair enough.
follow. Like, if you turn your camera, it needs to be symmetrical. Otherwise, you're going to confuse yourself. So, if it's west and east as the healer, you're going to go to 4, drop
Yep.
your puddle, move to D, take the tower,
And then go to A.
and then you go to A.
Yeah.
To get that tower. That's it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the order.
Last time we said that purple is always like over here, and
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's just confusing.
Yeah.
Just do the symmetrical pattern where
Okay, yeah,
every
fair.
single time you do the same thing.
Yeah, I went to 3,
consistency.
and then I saw the person go 1 or 2, and I'm like, I tried to run back to 4, but it was too late.
Yeah, because the reason you want that is that it's going to be a memo for the DPS to go where the healer is.
Yeah.
Remember that where he baits, the DPS and the fire go. So if you go to 3, you're going to confuse people. So
Yeah.
if the so you bait at your number, and then whoever needs to go there afterwards your bait, they will go move to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, I think I was fire. So I would follow you after you've been, like, you would move to 4, then to D, and then I would have fire, and I would move to 4 after your explosion.
Okay.
Because I would check you, right? I would be like, oh, this is my orientation, right?
Yeah. So if it's north and south, I would start on 3 to C to D. If it's east and west, I would start on
Yes.
4 to D to A.
Yes, you
Okay.
got it.
Okay.
Exactly. Question.
Game on.
So it's very important everybody follows that, like, little dance. It is a dance, actually. It is like it's supposed to be a play of théâtre. You know, it's supposed to be a dance. Everybody needs to learn their role.
Mhm.
Don't devoid from the text too much. All right, everybody's ready. Countdown coming in. The show must begin. Honestly, Yuki's trick just solved Act 2 for me. Like, it's just literally I know every time where I need to go now. Super consistent. Reprisal Oliver. Oof.
Is there usually a feint on that too?
Yeah, there is. Even an adult too.
No.
I think there is. I saw that a couple of times.
I used it on the first one, I think. I can save it for that one, though.
I think I'd prefer it there, yeah. Yeah, I don't think there was ever an addle there, but I distinctly remember a feint.
I always use the feint on the very first raid wide.
Double Tank Buster next. I use my reprisal here.
East west.
So west and east.
So we'll be going to 4 first, Nene.
That was close. That was close. So Nene, Reina, and me should have been at 4 exactly.
Oh, it's a clip.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oliver, nice.
Yeah.
wait, Yuki, did you take an auto there?
Yeah, I died.
Is that why we
early.
exploded?
Yeah, I died very early.
Okay. Because I didn't
Because,
think we were too far.
Yeah, I had my movement right that time.
Oh, look at that! It's
Same.
Heaven's Fall. Oliver just wanted to see a bit more to fight.
Walking Dead OP. Now die.
We did it. We saw part 3.
We did it. Let me screenshot and send that a lock. We did it.
Game on.
I have the video if you want proof.
Ooh, check.
So yeah, I think me, Nene, and I think it was Kai, right? Not Kai, but me. Yeah, you. So that was okay. We just, I think someone got clipped or something.
I think the dark might have not gone off fast enough because I died to the stack damage.
It's alright if you ever do that. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
I took 200,000 damage.
No,
so the
honestly, that
I
camera
was
trick
very
just saved
close
my
to
life.
dying.
Yeah, it's literally saved my life. I turned my camera, I'm just like, okay, this is a new Nord. Solve it. It's just, okay. It's just the same pattern.
Yep.
It's perfect. I love it. Red chick is good, so calm down. And it's the first time someone tell me that trick too. Icicle is the same nonsense. Okay. I don't know that mech yet, but when we get there, I'll be sure to remember.
Wait, are you talking about Shinryu? Or?
No, we're talking about a 12s.
Shinryu's mine is a fun fight.
I like Shinryu a lot.
One of my favorite extremes.
It'll push your healer to the limit.
And your paladin too. I can finally help. I can finally reveal myself as the true healer of my party.
Yeah.
Clement C, finally OP. Oliver, by the way, I know you're taking a couple of damage down. You know that you can use like that diamond as a reference point, right? Just if you didn't know.
Yeah.
I forgot to press feint. At
Now
all.
we're gonna wipe.
Well, there's
Yeah.
an animal.
So, for example, yeah, I would be on the diamond, Oliver, and then I could just move.
Is this?
I use also.
Oh,
I also
no.
use sprint.
This is the first part.
Sprint is so damn good here. And
My
stun on
brain.
diamond.
My brain was in Act 2.
Everyone get in. Is that right? Okay, good.
North south.
Hey, we got a different one this time.
North and south.
What a world.
So, orange. Okay, so orange goes where? Oh. Wait, is this right?
Wait,
Oh
what the
no.
hell?
I
Goodbye.
here.
That was
Oh, that was actually that was kind of better.
it was pretty close. The towers didn't get soaked, but
Yeah, because otherwise I saw all my 3 players what they were supposed to be twice, so that's good.
If you
Any
get orange,
questions?
Kai, you're waiting in the middle for the baits, and then you're just going with the group north
With the
or
fires.
the
Yeah.
opposite direction of where you'd go with dark.
Okay, so I did go up that way. I'm not sure.
Game on.
It's a
Yeah, sorry,
confusing mechanic.
yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't answer you because it's really personal in a sense too. Because when you know it, it's hard to explain to someone else.
Yeah, I didn't know
'cause-
what you were talking about, honestly.
yeah, because thankfully what it should be doing is like if you're a healer or a tank, there will always be 2 numbers that you're going to based on whichever role you go. So there's only 2 combinations. Same thing with
There's also a
DPS.
difference in when you go there for the healers is the thing.
True, yeah.
Stark, you need to go immediately, and fire, you have to wait for the group.
Yep.
Let me check something really quick.
Also, just to confirm, we're going clockwise no matter what, right? Outside of like one exception for a person.
Yes.
I saw
Okay, I got it.
a fire
Okay, I got
group
it. I got it.
going counterclockwise, and it confused me for a second.
One of
Let
the
me check
fires
again.
is supposed to.
Yeah, just because of the way
Also
that we
the
have
2
the
wind.
spread. Yep, and the wind can go from 1 to 2 or from 2 to 1.
Also, the dark tether tank goes clockwise. After
So I guess no, it's not.
or not
usually
clockwise.
clockwise.
The dark tower tank goes counterclockwise. I meant.
There's a lot of exceptions.
Basically, if it's
Like
the
English.
north-south pattern, Oliver, if it's a north-south pattern, your last number is always 4,
Yeah.
right? If you have the dark, you go 1-4. If you have fire, you go 3-4. And
As
that's
long
it.
as you do your part correctly, you should go in the right direction.
Actually, tanks is super easy. Now that I realize it, it's super
You
easy.
got it, Nene?
All right. Countdown coming in now. Now for Nene's Redemptor Shark. Yay, Mrs. President.
Time to play Eye of the Tiger.
Well, if anyone's
Branding.
streaming, you're gonna get banned if you do that.
I kind of hate that word, that branding word. It feels like, oh yeah, people will just brand. It's just like, that's not exactly it. I know the joke though. I get the joke. I'm just a bit picky
Do you
about.
though?
This ain't it, Chief. Coming in.
I will remember to faint.
But will I remember the soil? Yes, because I'm using it on cooldown for like the first 2 minutes of the fight.
Probably for the next 2 minutes as well.
North and south.
Pop sprint if you want. Super
don't get-
useful.
Any energy drained at the start of this fight. I'm being oppressed.
Healer's gotta heal.
I went into a P3 party finder last week after we ran, and the scholar that was on my team, in like 5 minutes of fighting, he used energy drain 13 times.
He's getting that
And-
parse.
But his
Goals.
DPS was less than mine,
Oh,
and
never mind, not goals.
his healing was like half of mine.
Ugh.
No, is he just mashing energy drain? God.
North and south. North
Or
and
no.
south.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, Yep.
Yeah, it was painful.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I moved out of the tower too early.
I
I'm
think
here.
I got hit by
I'm
fire
here.
before.
I'm here.
Or maybe the damage down was from that tower, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was from the tower. I moved like a second, maybe half a second too early.
All good. Oh, I'm so happy I saw the mech. I know what to do. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
So in that case, by the way, we would have rotated counterclockwise from 3 to 4 to meet up, or at least I would have, along with
Yes, you would
one
join me at
other,
4. You would have joined me at 4.
and one
Yeah,
other
please say-
person would have been there as well.
Yes. Yes.
I was gonna say I, not we, because that's gonna start confusing people.
Yeah.
Already check is good. Countdown coming in. We're getting this, guys. Clean up. But I can feel we can probably solve Act 2 tonight. Let's do it.
that scholar, he did one less straight and one indomitability.
Jesus Christ.
And the tanks were melting the entire time. Like I was like spamming heals on both the tanks during the ads phase.
Best part is they probably didn't know anything was wrong because you were doing so much healing.
Yeah, I
That's
was
how
like
this
afterwards,
game
like, "We need
works.
more healing." The scholar's not healing. I even asked the scholar for more healing, and he didn't do it.
What do you mean you need
What do you
more
mean?
healing? They're fine. Look, their health is
They're
fine.
alive.
Yeah, because I have to spam Cure 2 on them.
Yeah, I told the tanks like I'm healing both of you. It's like you
You
guys
have
are barely
reprisal
hanging
all
on.
of
I was healing both.
Saving Crest for this, too.
Were they at least pressing their fairy buttons?
They were doing, yeah, the fairy stuff. Yeah,
You shouldn't
That's
need
it.
to use Medica 2 for this if I save Arcane Crest.
I'm also using Whispering Dawn there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're good.
It probably
try
adds
that.
up to a Medica 2.
Get in. That's not... Well, I guess I'm addling that one this time. Because I hit the wrong button.
That's a good spot to addle though. It's not really wrong for it.
Yeah. Well, then I don't have addle for Demigod Double.
Oh,
Yep. Which, depending on how much healing... I guess that one needs more or less healing than
We'll see what this does.
Nearsight last night.
They're fine.
North and south.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm dumb.
No, wait, wind.
oh, I. Crap.
Hey!
I was saying I'm
That
wrong,
was kind
wrong
of
side of
it.
the.
That was kind of it.
Yeah.
That was the best we've done so far.
Yeah,
I was very close to
kinda
dying,
it. Guys, that's
accidentally
good.
killing someone.
I
But
went. I went the right way, but I was staying on the wrong side of B.
Now we have no
Hello.
idea what to do here.
All right.
See you guys. We should get here with the full party.
Yeah, we're close.
Here's a useless LB3, LB1.
Okay, fine. I'll stick around.
check this out. I predict he's gonna jump to me.
Right, Sarah, remember you gotta bait that.
Oh, right. Where do I bait it again?
Ooh, not. Oh, it was.
Where do you bait that, everybody? Poof!
We need to bait it on the side that isn't the first set of towers that's gonna be
Yes.
soaked. Because
Yeah,
he tethers to the towers to show the order. He's gonna do it the same way. So whatever the second set of towers he tethers is the side we need to bait it on. At least I think that's the strat.
Yeah, for the first one.
Yeah.
And
Do we want
already
to clean up more, or do we want to talk about Act 3 now? I think we should clean up more.
I feel like we
before.
should just keep cleaning up.
Yeah, more.
Instead of spending any
Act 3
time
is very
looking-
easy to explain, thankfully. It's just the timing.
Yeah.
So, Nana and I had fire there, and we were at 3 for the first one. And
Yes.
for the second one, should Nana have gone to 2 or to 4?
Nene would have gone to 2, yes.
Okay,
Uh,
so yeah,
Yeah, Nene would have been to 2 because Nene have priority over Yarrow.
Yeah, I got confused there because I saw her going to 4, and I was like,
Nini
Am
have
I
more.
supposed to go
Nini
to
have
2?
priority over Yarrow. So since it's Yarrow and Nene, that was at 3. The split is from Nene. No, it's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's right.
counterclockwise.
Does that mean Yarrow would have come to stack on 4 with us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and if it
I was
was
saying somebody needs to be there.
Is it the other way? I thought it was that way. Like I don't know. Like I'm not a DPS, so I don't know how do you guys want to do it. We can do it. You can do it either way. So
I haven't been getting fire this whole time, so.
okay. Do we want Yuki and I did it? Okay. So
Okay, well then I guess I can just go the other way. If
Yes,
that's the
go
way
the
you're
other
doing
way.
it.
If
Well,
that
because-
works, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Yarrow would have been to 2, and Nene would have been to 4.
Flex
So
goes
let's
to left.
just stick to that then. If everybody was doing it like that, let's
Sure.
stick to it.
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
So in that particular case, since Nene had priority, she would
Let's
go
do
to
it the way
4,
that Yuki's been doing it.
and Yuki usually have the priority to go to 4 too.
So just
Yeah.
to clarify, let's see. And that's
But that's for DPS though. That's just for DPS, right? There's no healing whatsoever here.
the last pattern was north and south, right?
Yes, it was north and south.
Okay. So if it's north and south, I have orange. I start at 1, a middle, and then 1, and then B. If it's east and west, I am in middle, and then 2, and then C.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's,
One more confirmation. So if it was the opposite pattern, and we were at 4 and needed to move, and it was Nen and me again, would I go to 3?
you go to 1. You would go to 1. No, you go to 3. You go to 3. You go to 3. Again,
given the
just turn
updated
your
thing.
camera. Just turn your camera at 90 degrees.
Okay, I'm
Yep,
just
yep.
making sure it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm good.
So if
Because it's different for
since-
wind, is the thing.
Yes.
because
yes.
wind is always 1 and 2.
Mhm. It's about the same distance anyway.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
it's
about
just a
the
matter of
direction.
making sure the people split to break their tethers in an organized
Let's just
order.
stick to the
You
way
keep
that
doing what you were doing.
Yeah, let's just stick to what Yuki have been doing and everybody else. I think
So you
Yarrow
did
was
that
his
right
first-
last time,
Yes.
Nene.
Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Let's do it again. We got very close to everybody's alive. If we can get everybody's alive once, I call it a victory. A prog victory.
We would check on Kai and Olivier.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Countdown
all.
coming in.
Refresh my food for the rest of the instance.
We're doing good, guys, for a fight we haven't done for 3 weeks. That's pretty good.
I might try to make a macro for.
Remember that
Bicycle.
everybody on PF is stuck here. So if
No,
we
they're
clear it-
stuck in P3.
Yeah, yeah, actually,
Yeah, that's true.
We've been
Yeah,
stuck in
P3.
P3 for like weeks and months. Whereas we did some pretty good blind prog too.
Mhm.
Remember that most people in PF saw a guide. That's the interesting part.
Yeah.
Like
A
they're
lot of people-
supposed to know what to do.
A lot of people don't watch the guides. They just wait and try to. Some people will, but then you'll have people that'll just try to get carried.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the joy of PF.
Okay. Let's see how it goes without the Medica 2.
Yeah, that was
Barely
with
any
a,
damage that
Never
time,
mind.
so
that was with an addle and a feint.
North and
my
south.
fairy could handle that on his own, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm keeping sprint
Oh,
for Act 2
yeah, I
now
forgot Medica.
because that sprint in Act 2 is so damn good if you make like a small readjustment.
Yeah, you said not to use Medica 2 there.
Yeah. I'm using expedience when the dark pair splits off, by the way, if that's when you're sprinting.
All right,
I
Act 2,
We don't
guys.
need sprint for that.
Demigod
Act 2,
double.
here it is.
Oof.
That was with an addle.
West
East
and
west.
east.
Okay.
West and east.
Rotate that camera. Oh,
Oh
Name is
shit!
going
Damn it! Made it. Wait. I missed
Oh,
it.
Right now.
the the tank healer fire bear went to the same direction.
Oh,
So there was
Okay.
4 people on the, and we were all waiting for an explosion that didn't happen. You
So
did
I
it,
started
Sarah.
at 3. Then I got to 4 on time. It's 4 D-Day. I started going too far towards 3.
Wait,
Yeah.
was I supposed to be on the other side?
No, you were on the correct spot. I moved to 2 instead of the 2 side instead of the 3
Yeah, I wasn't
side.
on. Yeah, you were
No,
right.
I
Yeah, I
w-
was right. Yeah.
No, I didn't go to 2. I wasn't like I
Or-
started at 4. Sorry, I started running towards 3, but I made it to 4 in time. And then I started running back to 3 instead of going to D.
Oh, okay. I rotated my camera, so my numbers were all for that.
Yeah, that expedient saved me to get me back in time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, expedience there is super good, and I will
Yeah,
say yet
I
again.
keep sprint. I keep sprint for Act 2. Honestly, it's so
we
good.
don't need it.
Yeah, because
Are you
we have
using two
expedience.
sprints?
It's no Medica 2. That's after this part, right?
Are you
after
using
the
expedience?
first
Second.
That's what you're
Yeah,
saying.
we
Oh,
said
okay.
it like 4 times, Sarah.
The next one. I mean.
My
So-
tiny brain.
I'll say it again. I remember how before release we were dunking on expedience because it's just impetus, but without the as fast as speed. And then it turns out to be one of the most useful 90 cooldowns, except Macrocosmos.
It still
Yeah.
doesn't interact with the rest of my kit, and I'm still
Yeah,
mad.
and yeah, that's the dumb part. But
So you don't want a Medica 2.
We should be regenerating.
I forgot to press fairy, but we should be fine.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Probably. It'll be funny if we die, so it's fine.
Shit. I'm messing up.
Oh,
Oh,
someone
I
missed
mean,
a
we
tower.
died for a different reason.
Yeah, that was actually unavoidable.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
so I guess we did die because you didn't press that
Thanks.
button. No. It wasn't that. I was thinking about other stuff like, but since I changed it, and yeah,
Game on.
Let's do it.
I'm good.
What's my gear doing? I have no gear that's broken right now, thankfully. Like, even injured a little bit.
I'm popping the cooldown right away because we have 20 minutes left.
Sounds good.
Up in a cooldown, why?
Divine Veil.
Divine
you
Veil
meant-
is on.
He meant to say countdown.
I know.
I was looking at the health and feeling like, oh, that's not enough, and then it would have been enough, but I was just thinking about stuff I didn't need to think about at the time.
Regens are powerful.
Thinking
Yeah,
about
they are.
Fruit Loops.
You know what I might do is save my bubble for the second one.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the middle for a while, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because right now we're just sitting at full health the entire time.
Yep, and we'll learn sometime before that, so when we're all just dinking around in the middle.
We're still fine anyways, though.
True. You probably don't need it there.
My soil was slightly on cooldown, darn.
I just didn't even look.
There's going to be a double buster. I'm going to use some hollow ground. Oh no, it doesn't work.
Does it not?
Let me try. I'm going to use
Find
hollow
out.
ground.
Because I was actually gonna say earlier. That
I was gonna say, I thought it
were
worked.
anyways.
It worked. Okay.
There's
well,
probably some other dumb
North
busters.
South?
we could
north and south. North and south. North and south. North and south. Okay. North and
Oh, shit.
south. Shit.
Damn it.
Oh my god. I misplayed because I look at Kay and was like, he's wrong.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Oh man.
So north and south. You even called it out too. You even called it
No,
out.
so north and south. I knew that. It's just like
Well, either
remembering
way,
the
there
positioning for
Kai's
each
going
pattern.
south. It's just southeast or southwest is the problem.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because depending on the orientation, Kai's either going to 2 or to 3, both of which are south.
What do you?
No, it would be
No. It's always
3 or
3.
4.
It's always 3. It's always 3. What are you talking about?
It's not always 3. It's
It's not always,
Okay.
either 3 or
at
North
least not
and
according
south.
to the
Start at
toolbox
3.
strategy.
East west. Start at 4.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Or 4, yeah.
No, but I mean, if it's north
4.
and south, you should go to 3.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Okay.
We just said that.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm gonna go to bed listening to Act
Sword.
2
like-
explanation on loop.
Weast.
So with east, like east and west are both technically west, so that throws me off.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my kindergarten years, and it was like, left, right. I can't.
It's the hand that you write with. I can't write yet. Let's see. I have to slightly change up my rotation for this, or else I'm stuck in Ifrit when I'm supposed to be moving.
All right, guys, we can do it. We can do it. I believe. Your reprisal.
Did it again.
East and west.
I'm just not calling this one out because it's honestly easy. North and south.
Okay.
North and south.
Nice.
I just didn't have enough HP to live that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, there's 4.
So I will put my wings up there next time to help with that.
Were we using Macrocosmos there before?
Probably.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'll do my wings and
Dark
my
used
bell.
that there. I am 100% remembering him using it.
Yeah, that's probably why I feel like we're taking way more damage now.
White
Yeah.
mage.
I wasn't healing, so that's. I was
It
focused on
wasn't
the
White
mechanics.
Mage, it was Astrologian.
No,
mean-
I mean now we're having a white mage.
Oh,
Have
yeah,
fun. Yeah.
I wasn't healing there, so that's part of the reason.
Yeah.
I will drop my bell in the middle right before it starts, and then run to my spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll help.
I might just full on save Fey Illumination for that point too.
Yeah, probably better there. I don't think we really need it earlier.
Yeah, because as long as we have big enough shields after the second Searing Stream, we can take the lightning just fine.
Um,
And then as long as the tanks are topped up for the near sight, far sight, we're good.
Nene, do you have magic barrier? There.
You good, Oliver?
Saying, I think I
that
actually
might
went the
also
wrong
work.
way there too. I think there was 5
Sure,
people
that'd
on
be
one
awesome.
side, and I was
Use
on the
it.
wrong side.
Use
There
it
were,
when
yeah.
I'll type it.
Okay, so I think I have the mechanic now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should cover the whole thing, or at least most of it. If we can get like just a couple of things with that extra mitigation, that'll help.
It'll at least keep us up, so we'll be higher health for the second one.
Yep. Oh, also too, your physis. Oh, so you don't have physis.
I was. Who are you talking to?
I was thinking, yeah, that's Sage. Sage has Phithis,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
the
really
Whispering Dawn.
cool.
basically.
Well, Phithis, I don't know about I don't think Whispering Dawn does it here, but Phithis also increases the healing, incoming healing by 10%.
Well, we can use Fey Illumination instead then. That'll
Well,
Well,
also
the,
the
the difference is that Physis works on everything, but Illumination only works on spells.
Yeah, but this is magic damage.
We're talking about increased
the
healing.
increase, yeah.
Phithis
Well, it'll
is
also
really
give
cool.
mitigation for magic. Like
Yeah,
5%,
it'll do that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, every bit helps.
Physis is really good.
Yeah, Phithis is awesome.
All right, so we know where to go. We just need to survive.
Yeah.
I almost pressed Illumination by instinct.
Remember, last bull of the night. We should get it. We should get it.
I've got a little bit of time, so you don't have to like cut it off right at.
We have 12 minutes. We'll have to cut it off.
Yeah,
Well, we'd have to hit the door boss again.
Yeah, I mean we can finish the lockout if you want to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, that's cool.
It's like my raid starts at 10:30 tonight.
Cool. You guys are our O12S, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Part 2, O12S.
Yeehaw!
Hello.
Hello,
world.
world.
So let's see how much we regen from soil and rest.
Looking south.
Should be more than fine.
Yeah.
Out.
Good thing I put that on Sarah at the exact right time.
I gave Sarah an aqua veil too. Shearbuster.
North and south.
Okay, orange.
You tower missed.
No, I would have it damage down if the tower was missed.
I got hit by Fire
Oh.
4 and Fire 3. I think that the number spots I think should be like a tiny bit closer to the leather
live.
spots because we keep getting clipped.
No.
I just walled it since we should be working on cleaning up.
Yeah. Just clean up back 2 here.
I know. I just
Yeah,
wanted
that
to see
would've-
if I could survive.
That would have given us all damage down if that was a tower miss.
Fuck. So I guess I got clipped then because I got the damage down. Okay. So it is more.
This is,
It's more
Can
like
we-
this, actually. It's more like
yeah,
that.
because if you stand exactly in the middle of it, you get hit by the fire, and I keep forgetting to stand slightly to the side.
Yeah,
of it
the
because-
graph, the toolbox was actually wrong. It's more like here, exactly where we had the first stuff
Yeah.
already.
because that's where the because like right here is where the dark tether baits their puddle, and then this is the safe spot where we break the
Let me-
fire.
Let me update this.
I think it's just
Um,
trying to put it as far away as possible from the tower, maybe.
No, it's just like this, right?
Whenever I run with Morris, I think we're gonna run tonight after we prog tonight.
Mhm.
Whenever I run with him, I'll try to get his markers for this too, and
Mhm.
we can compare next time.
You have something to save more than 5 sets of markers?
I do.
What is it? I want it.
It's called the Dolomite plugin.
Yeah, I just don't know which one does it.
It's let me see.
Let me see. Okay, it's all symmetrical.
It's called
Let's see if
Waymark
that works.
Preset plugin.
Game on.
I'm ready.
Okay,
I
got it
see
now.
it.
I feel like this mech is actually kind of more simple than Pinax when you know what it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree.
Yuki's right. And it's actually kind of, the timing is way better.
Oh, well,
Okay.
there goes Yuki.
Goodbye, Yuki. All right, let's go. Let's give it a 1 or 2 pulls. We're going to only have 8 minutes. If we have to talk, we can talk after.
Yep.
I'm rooting around in menus and I just see.
Might have time. I mean, last pull is 2.5 minutes. We might have time for 3. We go.
All right, let countdown now.
We're not gonna try to do the next hour.
No, I've got to do my Omega.
Yeah.
No,
Nice.
KK have to
It's a
go.
2-hour
Remember,
night.
Oh.
we did 3 yesterday,
Okay.
and now it's 2, right?
I see.
Yep.
That's what we said.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And next Tuesday I'll be out because
That's
hey,
fine.
someone's on vacation. You're working Tuesday now.
My favorite.
Which the only reason, well, I mean, aside from cutting it a raid, the only reason I'm upset is because that's now 5 consecutive days of retail, which is already. Ugh.
I feel like this is the one.
What is
Go
the
straight
cooldown
to
on
the
Asylum? Is it 90?
90 seconds. Yep. It's long. I hate it.
At least you don't have to spend a resource.
Yeah.
Sneezing.
You
Or-
good?
Can't tell if Sarah's sneezing or laughing.
Close.
Yes.
It's laughing dust. Oh jeez.
North and
South.
south.
South. Orange. I should have waited.
Damage, I really? Okay. That sucks.
Gonna die from the damage, but woohoo!
Yeah.
We did
Would
it.
have been survivable otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
I had my bell up. I
Oh,
don't
it
think
is so. It is
Oh
so.
hi!
I am so upset that the developers did not do those circles symmetrical. I'm so upset. It's so fucked up. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Play can't
Damage,
always
I
have the
really-
most
okay.
expected
That
something
sucks.
something.
My mathematician
Gonna die from
mind
the
is
damage,
just
but
like
woohoo!
upset. It's just no. Why? No.
Oh, are we not done?
No,
We
We
no.
got
can do
one
like
more.
one more pull.
Yeah.
There's enough time for 2.
Yeah, depending on how quickly we explode.
Okay, so I was looking back at the video and I think I have an idea what I can do. I'll swift cast, heal while we're moving, and also try to save my lilies for that part. I'm gonna spam heals. I think the hardest part of hardest part of playing healer is learning how to heal a fight.
Yeah. Learning how to heal without just standing there for 3 solid seconds.
Yeah. North and south again. Oh shit! I messed up.
Uh-oh.
Look.
Alright, we
I
exploded.
thought
pretty
it was
quickly.
part 2 already.
We have 4 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Countdown. Countdown. Let's go. Let's go.
Man, I can't wait until we have Echo to balance this out for us, right?
No, what are you saying? What is this talk? No way. We're better than this. Do not even dare to speak like this. Do not even dare.
It's in the icon for the party finder thing, so yeah, I
don't need Echo.
Midnight level 2.
plus by the time Echo gets added, we'll hopefully be doing some other stuff. What the hell? Why didn't that? Okay, never mind. Well, my internet is having fun.
I'll hold on to my 580 crafted gear for when we do this mid-item level.
East-west.
Use a little north.
Yeah, I might jump north. Yeah,
Nice.
that worked.
I wish that White Mage started with 3 stacks of the lilies.
Like Sage
Yeah,
pretty much does.
and Scholar.
People would just spend them all pre-pull to get the misery up faster, I bet.
Just make it so it
He has to
doesn't
be in
give-
combat for them to get the
North and south.
you
North and
don't.
south.
Oh, you don't?
You
I do it
currently
all the
don't need
time
to
in
be.
dungeons. But they could change that so that they could give them to them pre-pull. Oh,
Someone didn't take the tower.
Damn it. I think that was me.
Yeah, this is it, folks. Good prog, though. We're starting slowly to just optimize the healing with the towers and everything.
Yeah.
Was a good
Next-
luck out.
Next time we do it, I'll have part 2 down, or act 2 down.
That's good.
it's a complicated mechanic. Took us a while.
It's all right. But abandoned. So for next week, no Tuesday. Kai is going to be free 2 hours Wednesday and 3 hours Thursday. Is that right?
So we're not doing Tuesday at all, or
Yeah, we're not going to do Tuesday because Rena have to work.
Yeah. Which, granted, I don't need my reclears for 1 through 3 right now.
Well, the rest of
Technically, I
us
could
could
use
just do them.
Yeah. So,
So what I would suggest, since next week it's probably going to be, I'm going to be subbed by Kai's friend, right? I can talk to him if you want, Kai. And we can either have reclears, personal reclears for P1 to P3, and then you guys can just jump into P4 right away on Wednesday. Or you could do the reclears Wednesday together, but then you're going to have one less chest, I think, because of your friend already doing his reclear on Tuesday, I think, if that's right.
yeah.
So it's up to you guys. Do you want, if you guys want to reclears together and then get one less chest, or
That's what I would suggest. Like we just still do the reclears on Monday with 2 party defender fills. So Tuesday, 2 party defender fills, and then we just have the one my friend come on Wednesday for P4 because
I'm pretty sure Oliver cannot be there next Wednesday. I'm pretty sure Oliver cannot be there next Tuesday.
Yeah, I can't either.
Well,
so.
Party finder. Whoever wants gear and can be there. We can do it together.
Okay, yeah, that works.
So do PFs on Tuesday, and then Wednesday try to be prepared to get for P4s with the sub. So you can have like a full 2 days on P4s.
Hopefully P3s isn't terrible. I mean, because the way we do it is different than the way Party Finder does it.
It's not too different, but it is a bit different.
Yeah. So if we get anyone with Party Finder, then we'll just have to keep that in mind that people are used to doing the Party Finder way, and we'll have to try to.
Yeah,
teach
you guys
them.
probably gonna need to adjust to the PF way.
If you guys are available like before like on Monday or something, then I could kind of help walk you guys through the Party Finder strats.
Now I'm at work Friday through Monday until midnight.
What about? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Let me promote Yarrow. I know Yarrow and
It ended up being an extremely lucky coincidence that my work schedule and the static schedule ended up being like the exact perfect split.
You won't be there Tuesday though, right?
No, not this Tuesday.
Okay, so I mean, so you'd have to. So I mean, it wouldn't really matter so much for you. It's for everybody else that joins.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like if they want to try to meet up before re-clears and we do some P1 through 3 Party Finder practice.
Yeah.
so if you guys can actually schedule that. Yeah, you guys can actually schedule that in the Goose Patrol channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the next week, for sure, I will not be there. So because I actually have reserved, like, I'm going in the north. Like, I'm not going to have internet. So
Oh,
yeah, I'm just literally
going out to a
leaving.
shack in the woods.
Yeah, there's a check. Yeah, and I want to finish. Like, it was a book I wanted to finish. So I'm just like I'm writing something, and it's been a while since I wanted to finish it. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do that and
That sounds
leave.
nice.
Really nice,
Uh-huh.
actually. Yeah. I'm gonna practice my running in too. It's been a while. So for just let me know, Kai, for your friend for Wednesday and Thursday, and
Sure.
we'll see. Like, he's just gonna sub for me until I come back.
Yeah.
If it's cool for him.
Yeah, he doesn't. They don't mind. Like
Okay.
if one can't and the other can, then we might have a different person one week or something occasionally. But
Mhm.
yeah, they don't mind. They said that they.
I'll give for who's gonna lead. Oliver, you're still in the chat, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you want to take the lead when I'm away?
Sure.
It kind of sounded like Kai's friend was going to be able to take the lead.
Oh right, yeah, that's right. Your
Yeah.
friend is also, but I mean, who's gonna always the party and stuff like
Party
that.
Finder
So,
stuff.
Party Finder stuff. And,
Oh, I
you know,
mean,
he's-
I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yours
Yeah.
been doing it whenever you were late, anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Yarrow can take it. All right.
Yeah.
So if you want to take it, Yarrow, I didn't know if you were feeling comfortable with it, but if you want to
Fine.
take it, go ahead. It's all right. So I'll leave the responsibility to Yarrow. I'm gonna lead the party. So if you guys want to do a roulette,
Is
and
there,
yeah,
Enjoy your time in that shack.
I will actually. I'm very happy to do this.
is there a day like before Tuesday that you guys would be available to try to do some Party Finder runs? 'Cause, like my static doesn't run Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I could do any of those nights.
I'm
Oh.
personally trying to play as little as possible so I don't get too burnt out. So probably not.
Yeah, and I have no available time unless you want to play after midnight.
I mean, so you won't be there though. So
Yeah, no.
that's what I'm trying to like for everybody else that
Yeah.
is there. I'm trying to see like if anyone else wants to do it. That way, I'm not trying to teach everybody like P3 Party Finder strats.
Oh yeah, you know all that. Yeah, if you want to like, I know Oliver does not. I know Yarrow also does not, and Raza is working, and Nene is not really because she's usually asleep. Like she's doing a huge favor to us since the beginning, since a year ago. By the way, it's been a year, Goose Patrol. All that time. It's been April. Yeah, it's a year. I don't know if you guys realize, but kind of crazy. Most of us are still together. I think like the 5 of us. So yeah, at least half of the party that was started in April are still together. That's unexpected.
I think I joined in like May or June. something
Yeah,
like
maybe
that.
May. Maybe I think Yarrow joined in May though.
I joined in
Yeah.
T5. Yeah.
You joined so early, I honestly forgot you weren't part of the original group.
Yeah. But yeah, I think most of us cannot on Monday. I think.
What about Saturday or Sunday?
I think Oliver is more like I cannot speak for him. Honestly.
Yeah, no, I really, I'm not. I can't I'm also
Sounds
trying.
like-
I'm also kind of burned out on the game right now.
Yeah,
y'all
same.
just
Only
wanna
logging on for
like-
raid times.
I know I want my 1 through 3. Do y'all like? You guys don't want to do it? Do y'all want to just skip Tuesday altogether and then we just jump straight into P4 on Wednesday?
Yeah, I think the ideal for people here would just to be doing P4s on Wednesday and Thursday. I think that's what they want.
Do I even
And,
need anything from P3S?
Aside from
And
the twine,
I want the twine.
I don't think so.
The
No,
twine
I just
is
need
kind
the
of cool.
twine. That's it.
I want the
Yeah.
twine and the other stuff because it's like if I get the other stuff, I can upgrade my astro weapon. If I get the twine,
there
I can upgrade my gloves.
Yeah.
Is there twine in P4S?
I don't know.
Let me check.
I would mainly want 3 for my black mage, which isn't a dire importance to me at the moment.
Yeah, 3 would only be for my sage, which also isn't that important. It's geared enough to join. There's no twine in 4, but whatever. How much does it cost? How many bucks?
4.
4.
Have a
Anyway.
good night, everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
Yeah,
later.
good
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
And have a good weeks. Have a good next weeks without me. I'll be still in the channel. I'll still be checking once in a while. But yeah, I'll let Yarrow host, and I'll let just let me know who it is, and I will just add him to the channel. Okay.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't have internet.
Mostly, I won't have internet. Mostly, but I
can
might,
give the-
I might peek like once in a weekend or something, if
Gotcha.
just in case, right? But I'm not going to be like available. So if I see some drama again happening, just someone just jumping in at 2 in the morning, not 2 in the morning. It was 2 p.m. on a fucking Wednesday. God damn it! What I do?
Don't worry about that.
I know.
take
So,
care
but
of it.
anyway, yeah. So I'll let you handle it, and there's mod possession if you guys want it.
There sure are. Because
There's
it's just
one
me
mod.
right now.
Yeah, Kai, do you want to be a mod?
I've got my own server.
I know you do. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you the next time.
Nana said she could pitch in as a mod.
Oh yeah, she did. I know, but Nene said just to be like kind of like a front more than an actual mod work, because Nene is, you know how she wants to avoid conflict, so I don't want her to be in all those kind of mud. Honestly, but if she just want to take like the
More conflict